Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite. This is their part number 31-0945. This is the strike plate assembly. And this strike plate assembly is used for the 8600, 8675 concealed vertical rod exit devices, for the 4781 two-point paddle latch as well. Let's take first some visual review of the item. Obviously, your strike is going to be up installed in your header. And we're going to go over the installation aspect of that with that as soon as we get to the template part. Let's take some basic dimensional properties of the item. And just to help you determine if this is the item that you need, overall, just the overall length, 1.199. 1.199 is the overall length. I would say that the projection of the strike portion itself, 0.416 from here to here, 0.416. The diameter of that body, 0.377. 0.377 the diameter. The diameter of the base of the strike, 1.018. 1.018. Okay, right there. Just an outside diameter of the bolt that's holding the assembly together, 0.188. 0.188 on the diameter of the bolt. Let's take a look. Let's switch to the screen view where we can take a look at the supporting documentation. Okay, so this is the item that we're looking at, and by the time you're seeing this image, there'll be this video. There'll be some better photographs most likely uploaded. But here are the templates where they're used, and the 8600 is a perfect example of the exit device where you're going to see this item installed. And the strike assembly is obviously listed here and obviously shown where it's going to go into the header. Just turning the, you need to have the Allen wrench that is going to permit you to disassemble the strike for installation. And the dimension across the flats of the Allen wrench are 0.158, 0.158, that might be 5/32, 0.158, so 1 divided by 32 times 5. Yeah, so that would take a 5/32 of an inch Allen wrench. So you'll see how that's going to install, and the actual positioning of all of the installation would come from the installation instructions, not from this parts drawing. The parts drawing is just to show you the part, obviously. Let's look at the 4781 two-point latch handle. Not sure why we're having that trouble. Okay, so very, just a handy way to be able to see where this all fits into the overall assembly. Now, on the link to the on the page of the item that we're looking at, there is a link to the manufacturer's page right here, and that's a very handy link because it will allow you to review not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the current product catalog, and that's a handy document. Shows you everything Adams Rite related. A quite unique provider of hardware solutions. Other encyclopedic documents are here, such as a parts manual, older versions of the parts manual, older versions of the product catalog as well. Let's wrap up this video on camera. In conclusion, it's certainly not unheard of to have to replace a strike. They do, with time, get worn out. They can very easily get damaged unintentionally. If you're pulling on the door, that's a fight between the latch and the strike, and something's going to get damaged in that process. That's that 5/32 Allen wrench that we're talking about there that will allow you to be able to split that part so you can get it up into the header, and then, of course, get the retaining plate on, and then tighten it up, and there's your installation. As far as installation instructions of this, I would look at the 8600 device. I would look at the 4781 device for further dimensional requirements of where to install this. But if you have questions about the dimensional properties of this item, or if you have questions about its installation, please feel free to reach out to us. I would encourage you to take a look at the manufacturer's full line catalog, and that's because Adams Rite has a unique set of top-level categories in their product catalog. They're obviously known as aluminum storefront hardware, and that is certainly what they have. Locks, exit devices, electric strikes. It's all geared around aluminum storefront, and their name is synonymous with that material. If you were to buy aluminum storefront doors and frames from Conair, YKK, Tubalite, or whoever those large names are, US Aluminum, they're not making their hardware. You know, it's either coming out of Adams Rite or it's probably a clone of an Adams Rite product. So their name is quite synonymous. I also use Adams Rite, and the point of all of this is that if I'm looking for a solution to a problem, you know, I've got to lock something and I have a odd position to stick it in, like they actually want to have a lock in the bottom of the door, but they don't want to install an Adams Rite bottom rail lock. Okay, well, you might consider their cylinder operated flush bolt. You might be able to look at a variation of their sliding door hardware. Maybe something like that can work. And as you study their catalog, you can really start to get your client closer to a problem resolved sort of status. That's how I use them. If I'm not familiar with it, I will, especially early in my career, I would go to that Adams Rite catalog just looking for ideas. It's strange the way that the Adams Rite catalog does that to you, just looking for solutions. Any questions on the 31-0945? Yeah, 31-0945 strike assembly for the 8600, 8675, and 4781 series devices from Adams Rite, or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.